When our boys start going through puberty, two very different changes begin affecting the face. Increased hormone and oil production can bring about the all-too-common teenage acne. On top of that, facial hair begins sprouting on the cheeks, chin, and upper lip. While these are the necessary phases of puberty, when they happen at the same time, it can make shaving a little challenging. Should our boys be shaving during a particularly bad breakout? Hello and welcome to Sam.K Parenting. Today's video is all about shaving with acne. Is it recommended? If so, what tips can we share to make shaving safe for our teenage boys? If this is your first time here, make sure to turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on our regular updates every Thursday. Now let's jump straight in. When it comes to shaving, most of the time dads proudly step up to the plate to teach their sons the basics. But shaving with acne is a delicate skill and one you probably only really need for a short window in your life, so there's a good chance dad is a bit rusty. Thankfully, there's a safe way to shave with sensitive, irritated, or acne-affected skin, and it comes down to a few simple steps. Number 1. Start with a hot shower. This should be the case when shaving, acne or not. Shaving is safer and more hygienic when excess dirt and oils are removed from the skin. It prevents infection if the skin is broken. Also, the warm water will open the pores and soften the facial hair, so there's less tugging and pulling when shaving. Less tugging, nicking, and pulling means less irritation, and this is something you want when adding the challenges of acne-prone skin. Number 2. Don't squeeze. Generally, you should leave pimples alone. Squeezing them can lead to irritation, bleeding, scarring, and persistent infection. But if you have a whitehead or an oozing pimple, it's better to gently pop it correctly and clean the area before shaving. A razor can end up breaking the head of the pimple and introducing pus and bacteria to other areas of the skin. Number 3. Lather up. This step only applies if your son is using a bladed razor. Personally, I don't recommend a bladed razor to use with pimply or sensitive skin. The chance for irritation, nicks, and cuts are much higher, but you may have a preference or no other option, and that's okay. When lathering with a shaving gel, cream, or soap, make sure your son applies and lathers in a circular direction. This will help lift the hairs up straight so that they're cut blunt instead of at an angle. This creates less chance of ingrown hairs and razor bumps. Number 4. Choose the right razor for your skin type. As we mentioned earlier, the type of razor your son uses will come down to availability and preference. Electric razors are famously gentle on your skin. They're convenient and simple to operate. The drawback is they don't give as close a shave as bladed razors, and you end up needing to shave more often. If you have mild acne and a skin type that's not overly sensitive, bladed razors may be your best option. Just make sure you rinse and clean the razor between each use. Razors can harbor dead skin cells, bacteria, and dried bodily fluids, just waiting to spread disease and infection. Number 5. Shave lightly and with the grain. If it's possible, your son should avoid shaving areas with heavy acne. If that's not possible, teach your son to use light, gentle strokes with the direction of the hair grain. If he experiences excess irritation or bleeding, you shouldn't soldier on through it. Try a different razor or spend more time prepping the skin before shaving. Number 6. Shave sparingly. Anyone who's ever had acne will know that keeping it under control is a delicate balance of exfoliating and moisturizing. Too much exfoliation and the skin produces oil in a trauma response. This excess oil, in turn, is a haven for acne breakouts. It's unlikely your teen needs to shave daily, at least not at first. To avoid irritating acne-affected areas, advise your teen to leave as long as possible between shaves. Fortunately, shaving with acne is a challenge that teens only have to deal with for a few years until they mature. With these steps in mind, you can make sure your teen knows how to shave safely and still look their best. If you found this video helpful, please leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Feel free to share with anyone you may think may benefit from this information. Until next time, thank you for watching.